Hey, my name is Felicia Lord, and welcome to my channel. I talk about autism parenting and I talk about getting over depression. I also talk about trying to grow this hair, honey. And also taking care of my daughter's hair as well. I'm new to YouTube. I've been mostly on Instagram. You can follow me. The links are below in the comment section. So definitely follow me on Instagram. It's Felicia Lord on Instagram and Felicia Lord on Facebook. But yeah, I've been updating, my fans on Instagram. What happened was I took 2 months break from social media. And I did that mainly because I just wanted to center myself. I'm 37 years old. My daughter has autism. And my background is that in my country, in Jamaica, I used to be a very successful actress and radio and TV personality. Very successful. Very successful. But then I got pregnant and I thought that I was going to be able to just have my baby and come right back to work. And that did not turn out that way because the moment she was diagnosed with autism, I realized that I would have to come back to America to live because it's better treatment here, which means give up my career in Jamaica, which means now I'm an Uber driver. Yes, I am an Uber driver. And what is interesting about that is that, the irony of it is when I had no responsibility, had no child, I was making a lot more money. Now that I have a child with disability, special needs, I'm making way less money. Yeah. So that has caused me to go into one of the most chronic depressions I've ever experienced in my life. If I'm being honest, I probably was always a little bit depressed before becoming a autism mom, but then after becoming an autism mom, it just multiplied. So, my fans have been following me my journey on social media, and I've decided to bring it over to YouTube just because you can put longer videos and it just feels a little, you could just do more over here than you can do on social media. So, this is my story. So one of the things I've decided to do before the year end, 2019 end, was to change my apartment. I've been going to therapy for the past 11 months. I've discovered a lot in therapy. And one of the things that I've discovered is that my mother is a narcissist. So I've been suffering from narcissistic abuse, which means that I have really bad PTSD, which then coupled with my child having autism, and it was just a big bowl of I'm sad. That's pretty much what happened. I was a big bowl of I'm sad. So I needed to help myself heal. And because I was born and raised in Kingston, Jamaica, my body, my brain, my soul is used to sunlight. And I had an apartment that was on the like underground. It wasn't quite a basement. It was a building, but the apartment was like a level below ground. I don't know. They charge us $1,200 a month, and then they call it, I don't know, whatever. But anyways, I had that apartment, and I realized that because I wasn't getting much sunlight, the depression worsened. There were days where I wouldn't even want to get out of bed. I didn't even get out of bed some days. Some days I didn't even shower. I'm being real with you. And, there were moments where my daughter, you could just see that it was affecting her. And I said to my boyfriend, like, babe, I don't know, man. I think the darkness in the apartment and the lack of light is just not working with my psyche. So I told my therapist, and she said, if you can afford it and if you can figure it out, get somewhere with more light. So I recently moved to a tiny apartment, but guess what? It's on the third floor. It's, what is it, southeast facing, something like that. And I'm getting a ton of light coming into the living room, the bedroom, the kitchen. When I wake up at morning time, one of the most fun things for me to do is open the curtain, honey. Let that light in, honey, because otherwise mama might not make it to work. So yeah, I recently moved, got a smaller place. It's also cheaper, which means I'm going to be able to save more money, because when you're not making much money, you have to spend less. That's the only way to live. Otherwise, you are going to be doing this paycheck to paycheck dance that I've been doing. It's rough. It's not fun, especially for someone who's used to making a shit ton of money. Lord, life has changed. So anyway, I got this apartment. It's smaller, but it feels more homely. It has a lot of lights, and I'm going to be able to save money. I'm going to be able to repair credit. Let's just say I'm looking forward to 2020 because I've learned a lot of things that can keep my stress down, that can keep my anxiety down. Okay? Like recently I went and I bought 2 plants to put in here because I want some greenery. So I have now light coming from the window. I have greenery. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure it out. Whatever it is that makes your soul happy. If it's something that reminds you of home or just something that makes home feel like home, put it in there. Because we gotta keep this depression away from us, honey. It is dangerous, child. I am very grateful for my willpower. Otherwise, I would have had some serious addiction. I mean, I did develop an addiction, and the addiction was to food. And I ended up gaining weight. I went from being 150 pounds to 205 pounds, and right now I'm 188 pounds because I'm working on it, trying to get smaller. But but it's not even about being smaller, it's about being healthier, right? I'm 37 years old. I do want to have another child. My daughter is significantly lonely, and I do want to have another child, but I want to be healthy when I'm doing that, right? Along with, girl, don't nobody want their tummy touching their legs, honey. That's what's going on over here. I'm gonna fix it. So yeah, this video is just a life update, just so you guys know what's going on with me, and I'll get more detailed into things. Like I'll talk about my narcissistic mother another time. I'll talk about my anxiety and the discovery of my anxiety. I'll talk about when I was 16 years old and took 35 pills because I wanted to die. There's a lot going on in Felicia Lord's brain, and I'm going to share it with all of y'all. So join me on my journey. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That way I can know what kind of videos you want. Please leave in the comment box below what you'd like to see as well. Different aspects of what you might be going through that I'm sure I've already gone through, child. So yeah, comment, subscribe, leave your comments so I can know, and definitely give it a thumbs up if you want to see more life videos talking about real life. Take care of yourself, and remember, smile even if you don't feel like it.